not quite in control. I saw a post about people lining up for a number of jabs in very short succession for various illnesses they now seem to have cures for by way of constant injections. Although lots of people keep getting sick. So are they really cures? This is one of the burning questions going around the block at the moment. Some would rather ignore it and pretend there is nothing to question, which makes me think they either don't understand what is going on or aren't able to formulate a comprehensive discussion, argument, or opposing opinion they can back up. But what seems to be of note to people is how strange it is that many seem to be repeatedly handing themselves over to constant medical procedures on the say-so of a faceless corporation, with no personal risk assessment being done at all. Even just to look at what the ingredients are of all those medications and how it may affect your system, or not. Or if the drugs react with each other, or not. Crazy that many people don't even think of these things. Despite the fact we have had pharmaceuticals around for so long, people seem to have thrown caution to the wind and gone with blind trust. We'll see how that works out in the end if that is the case. It dawned on me though, that maybe that isn't entirely the case. That it again serves a purpose for them, for us to just write off the sheep who appear to be handing themselves over for sacrifice, predicting perhaps that we will leave some behind thinking they will hold us back. And they did it to themselves anyway, justifying why it's okay to leave them. But what if it wasn't entirely of their own free will, and they weren't just willingly handing themselves over for a life of control? I thought of the cuckoo wasp again, and of other species, ones that use parasites to achieve their goal. It's not pretty to watch, but there are insects that infect their host, get into their nervous system and start to control them. They call them zombie insects because the insect appears to be going about its daily life, mostly normal on the outside and going through the motions, but it's being forced to perform those duties, hosting the parasite via an insect, often by way of a certain wasp or fungi. If you watch any of the insect videos of it, it's quite hideous, but got me thinking. Not by accident, of course. We have movies such as Invasion of the Body Snatchers, and many a storyline about us being a host for something. Not like us speculated on that idea a bit. But what if they had been infected with something, which makes them line up, march towards doom with intent, because they are not themselves anymore, in that instance, controlled by something else which will lead you to your demise, so it can thrive. So whether it's a mental or physical affliction, who can say for sure? And whether it's just for control or monetary gain, who can say for sure? But many people can feel a dark undercurrent beneath the very sinister overcurrent. And as I always say, all options are being considered here.